about to tear the roof off.
Like this with the ISO last weekend.
MP versus Motown, baby. Let's get it.
Have a great game, boss.
Hey, you ready to see what all this hype is about, Cade?
I'm pretty good, too.
Well, Grant, something these teams have in common is their phenomenal rebounding ability. Who do you see winning the battle on the boards?
You know, it could go either way. I mean, frankly, sometimes there's an element of luck on the glass. So we'll just have to see whose way the ball is going tonight.
Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. Johnson is at the 3 with Sohan down at the 4. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Trey Jones. And it's Joe in at the shooting guard position.
At the line for the Spurs.
Good on both. And so Cunningham will bring it up for Detroit. This game coming after the loss versus the Kings.
It seemed like they were forcing shots, and the shooting percentage reflected that.
Now, I'll say anytime you're having trouble getting over that 40% field goal mark, it's probably not going to be your night.
Just 5 to shoot. Duran, the pass to Ivy. 17-foot shot on the way. Rebound San Antonio. Here's Joe. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Powerful. He saw an opening and turned it into a highlight reel.
Man, just sent it down with some force.
And typically, he is not the major force in that regard, but good enough to punish a soft defense on that play.
Here's Cunningham following the bucket by the Spurs. Johnson with a double team. And it's Cunningham missing. Here's Joe. Wembanyama, screen on Ivy. Here's Joe driving to the basket. Duran with a rebound.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Here's Joe. Ivy defends. Joe, the pass to Sohan. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
So it's Detroit now, following the bucket by the Spurs. There's Cunningham with a 3. Again, the miss by the Pistons. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Joe. Wembanyama, screen on Cunningham. Joe, the pass to Wembanyama. The shot from the low post is good.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
Now here's Ivy. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Misses in close.
A very sluggish start on offense. 4 attempts with nothing to show for it.
Here's Joe. Ivy defends. Wembanyama. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at the Warriors, they slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
When I look at San Antonio, they continue to look incredibly dangerous. The cohesion and teamwork they show on a nightly basis has a lot to do with that.
Now here's Ivy. He had 9 points in his last time out. Back to Stewart. To win the cold spell. San Antonio with a rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Well, it was probably a good feeling in that last game that the mid-range worked, the long-range worked, the inside game worked. But the best feeling was the crowd leaving that building not in a good mood.
Here's Duran. The Spurs making their last shot. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Stewart outside, just 4 to shoot. Shoots over Johnson. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Here's Joe. 6 points for him. Wembanyama, screen on Thompson. And there's the drive. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Detroit calls timeout. Well, Grant, we're now basically at the halfway point of the regular season, with each game gaining more importance as time goes on.
I mean, that's it. We are at that time where the playoff picture becomes clear and teams are hungry for wins. So, you know, they know at this point of the season, every game matters. So you got to love how competitive things are right now.
Now here's Cunningham. Still no points. That shot is off. Here's Joe. Ivy defends. Wembanyama, screen on Ivy with the drive. And the basket by Joe.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And Detroit has possession after the basket by San Antonio. Now here's Ivy. He's covered closely. They need this. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Boy, if Ivy starts making these kind of shots, there's really not much you can do to stop Jaden.
To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Here's Cunningham. After the basket by San Antonio. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Duran. Now here's Thompson. Cunningham outside. Sohan with a rebound.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Here's Joe. Ivy defends. Wembanyama, screen on Ivy. Joe, the pass to Wembanyama. Thompson pulls it in. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. 15-point game. And going against San Antonio, their first meeting of the year.
They split the 2 games they played last year. Both teams really struggled to find wins throughout the season.
Yeah, they matched up very evenly, and that's not a compliment to either side. Last season was a struggle for both squads. And now they're each looking to turn the corner.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for. Here's Joe. Stewart defends. Wembanyama, screen on Stewart. Joe, pass to Wembanyama. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Now here's Ivy. An aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. Here's Sohan. The shot, no good.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Here's Cunningham, and he makes the 8-footer.
You got to have poise and you got to have body control, and Cunningham displayed both on that play.
And the former #1 overall pick, Brent, Cade Cunningham, has flashed greatness when he's healthy.
Well, his vision and his instincts, BA, they are elite, and I just feel like with more and more playing time, once he's fully healthy, he's going to start to be able to manipulate the game a lot like Doncic does with his vision, to set guys up and make their job easier to score the basketball.
Now here's Ivy. Off the mark there with a 3.
Yeah, he's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
On the take. Joe misses. Detroit has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Ivy with the ball. He's picked up by Jones. Yep, count it.
Great vision from Ivy. That's what sets him apart at the 2-guard spot.
Here's San Antonio now. They lead by 11. Joe, pass to Sohan. Over to the wing. Wembanyama, screen on Ivy. Here's Joe. Here's Wembanyama.
When Wembanyama has the ball in there, I mean, it's often a bucket, a foul, or both.
Down low. Here's Sasser. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Sasser's got his second basket.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
So on the floor for the Spurs, Vassell and Johnson are the 2 of the 3. Wembanyama out there with Zach Collins. And it's Joe in at the point.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
Pass to Duren. To the paint. Sasser can't hit. San Antonio leading. Here's Joe. He's got 10. Rebound Detroit. Fontecchio's got his 4th rebound in this one. Ivy up top. He's guarded by Vassell. Back to Ivy. Pass to Sasser. Shot clock at 5. Back to Thompson. Over Johnson. Thompson, no good. The Spurs have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Here's Joe. Wembanyama, screen on Thompson. Joe, pass to Collins. Here's Joe. Ivy defends. Oh, trying his luck from deep. He buries it from 3. Joe's got 13.
And they're winning and playing with great confidence, but they need to be more efficient with those 3-pointers.
Here's Sasser. In his last outing, 8 points for him. From 6 feet away, rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
Thanks, guys. Well, P in their last time out against the Cavaliers was tremendous. He picked up 66 points and put up double digits in 3 categories. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
All right, Alec, thanks for the update. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, B.A. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Detroit calls timeout. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Stewart, he's checked in for Fontecchio. Duren, the pass to Ivy. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Here's Joe. Bucket again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Pass to Duren. Here's Sasser. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 11. Here's Joe. 17 points in the game. Nice shot there, making him 8 for 13.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
To the inside, Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Here's Joe. Stewart defends. Here's Sohan. The Pistons clear it.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Pass to Duran. On the wing, Ivy. Picked by Stewart. Ivy, right side. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. Well, Greg, given the proud history of the Pistons, the teens were an especially rough decade for them.
Yeah, I mean, nothing much went right for them. But I'll say this for Detroit fans, they never give up on their team. It's as faithful a fan base as you'll find.
And so Thompson will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Down by 15. They'll be playing host to Houston for their next game. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand. Pass to Sasser. Unloads from 13. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Gets the 3-ball to go. Sasser's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Look, if you're a big man that feeds the little guy, man, you deserve the ball back. Nice look from Stewart.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Attention fans, now on the court, it's your
So both teams making some changes here. And let's take a look at some of the players we expect to participate in this year's dunk contest. Always an exciting event.
Yeah, year after year, these guys find new ways to innovate and stun the judges. It's remarkable stuff.
You look at Thompson, and in dunk contest voting, he's third, a premier athlete in the NBA.
Well, the fans want to see him fly, and us broadcasters, we want him in. I expect to see him compete during All-Star Weekend, believe that.
So that's how things are currently looking for the dunk contest. But of course, we'll update you with the latest news as we receive it.
And as this lineup starts to take shape, this event is only getting more and more exciting.
Pass to Wiseman. Tipped away. Here's Joe. He's watched by Cunningham. Joe, the pass to Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Good job attacking the rim right there from the big man, Collins.
Detroit has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Picked by Stewart. Here's Cunningham. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Collins with a screen on Ivy. Here's Joe. And that one is hammered home.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Cunningham passes to Thompson. And here's Stewart. Back to Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. Wiseman, a screen on Johnson. The 3 from Thompson. Sohan with a rebound.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Here's Joe. Ivy defends. Joe misses. The Pistons shooting about 41%. Inside. Back to Ivy. From downtown. Sohan with a rebound. Sohan's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Joe, the pass to Collins. 2 points. That one goes. Collins has gotten his 2nd bucket.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Pass to Ivy. Wiseman against Collins. Puts it up from 12. And it's Wiseman missing.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Here's Joe. Give him 23. And now the Pistons in transition. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
Twitchy and quick, Ivey can really be disruptive defensively with his hands.
43 seconds left in the first half. Collins with a screen on Ivey. Here's Joe. Out to the right wing. Outside Jones. Collins a screen. 5 on the clock. Here's Joe. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Ivey passes to Cunningham. Here's the break. Here's Jones. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's the Spurs. They lead by 18, and will return shortly.
57.
Speaking of races, this is a good time to remind everybody that I've beaten Kenny in a race to the big board multiple times.
Stop it, Ernie. You got lucky, and I let you win, first of all.
And now switching over to our current game, what a tough start for the Pistons.
They can't stop anything down low. Playing soft. S-O-F, capital T.
Thanks for tuning in. Now...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. The Pistons shooting only 39% so far in the game. Ivey at the 2 with Thompson at the 3. Jalen Duren out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Cunningham in at the point guard position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Shot clock at 6. Back to Stewart. Cunningham has the open look with nobody on him. He buries that jumper. Cunningham's got 6 points.
Good instincts from Cade that time. He has the shot all picked out, so why waste time? Let it rip.
Wembanyama, screen on Cunningham. Joe.
Oh, wow! Down.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And here's Ivey from the arc. San Antonio with a rebound.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Wembanyama, screen on Ivey. Here's Joe, left side Wembanyama, over Ivey. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
And look at the soft touch. The rookie, Wembanyama, has really gotten this dialed in.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Duren, the screen. Takes one from 10 feet. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Wembanyama, screen on Ivey. Joe, pass to Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him delivering.
To the middle. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
Wembanyama, screen on Cunningham. Into the lane. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort focus and concentration on the road to get a win.
Chalk up 2 there.
And the confidence growing from this young guard, Cunningham, dropping in the jumper.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Cade Cunningham was the Pistons' #1 overall pick in 2021, but he knows recognition comes with success. He said, nobody will care until you're winning. I think that's the next step for us. We're trying to take that challenge. It's us versus everybody. Brian, the Pistons, a young and scrappy team, are embracing the challenge.
Yes, they are. Thanks, Allie. Ivy passes to Cunningham. Stewart, a screen on Jones. And it's Cunningham missing.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Joe. That's 29 for him. Pass to Sohan. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. And as general manager of the Austin Spurs, how important is the G League when it comes to player development, Brent?
Well, it's such a learning ground, BA, for everybody, not just the players, but the coaching staff, the training staff, even game ops people that want to put the proper show on for the fans that show up to see the game. But for the players specifically, it gives them great experience that they're not going to get while in the NBA sitting on a bench somewhere. They're on the floor, they're getting great coaching, and they're developing their skills every day. So that G for us stands for growth.
Wembanyama, no good.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Stewart finds Cunningham. Stewart, a screen on Jones.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And Detroit has possession. Back to Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Johnson. Cunningham against Jones. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Jones has gotten his second bucket of the game. Ivy passes to Stewart. Stewart, a screen on Jones. Cunningham against Jones to win the drought. Joe grabs the miss. Joe's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Joe's got 31 points.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Stewart, a screen on Jones. Here's Cunningham. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Spurs. Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? You look at Detroit, way down in the conference standings. Lots of ground to make up in the final half of the year. And Wembanyama has the ball here for San Antonio. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Here's Joe. Ivy defends. 5 to shoot. Joe, the pass to Jones. He puts up a 3. Duren with the rebound. The Pistons have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. To the inside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with the dribble, and they've made the most of their chances there as well.
All game long, they've just done a great job of keeping the pressure on the defense and penetrating with the pass. They've gotten everything inside, and they've converted there.
Here's Joe. Duren with the rebound. Duren's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Ivy, right side, down low. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Pass to Joe. Wembanyama, screen on Ivy. Joe, pass to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Cunningham outside. Pass to Thompson. Back to Cunningham. Stewart, a screen on Jones. Here's Cunningham. And that one good. Cunningham's got 10.
And Cade really navigating that pick and roll to perfection.
Here's Joe. Give him 31 now. Here's Sohan. Over to the left wing. From deep, Wembanyama knocks it down from distance. Wembanyama's got 9 points here in the second half. The Pistons have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. It's stolen. And he lobs it up top. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
Detroit calls timeout. The Pistons making a switch here. Wiseman's checked in. A peek now at our rookie leaderboard to see who led the way in steals this past month. You look at Thompson, active hands. He's second in the NBA in steals.
And simply put, over the last month, he's been fantastic. Active hands leading to a lot of steals.
Ivy passes to Wiseman. Back to Ivy. They double him with Wembanyama. Three-pointer, Stewart. And again, the Pistons missing. San Antonio has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Pass to Graham. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Fontecchio's checked in for Stewart. Well, Brent, something that can get overlooked. How a player fits in on a team can make all the difference.
Well, that fit, BA, depends on where your team is in the arc of your competitiveness. So if you need one guy to put you over the top and you're a team winning 50 games, then you've got to get the right fit. Otherwise, really teams and rosters are exploring talent, developing talent until they get to that point where fit becomes the foundation for what they're going to do for something special.
It's good on the putback.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
The Pistons have gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Here's Ivy. Wiseman tips it, but no good. There's the three. Joe misses.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Pass to Cunningham. There's the drive. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Devontae Graham.
This time.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Duran. Pass to Fontecchio. To the paint. Here's Grimes. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed. Terrific anticipation. And the delivery on time, on target.
So on the floor for San Antonio, we've got Devontae Graham. Jetty Osman out there with Devin Vassell. Then there's Zach Collins. And it's Joe in at the 2-guard. And for the Pistons, they're shooting just 38% for this game so far. Pass to Sasser. Under the new collective bargaining agreement, the All-NBA teams will now be positionless. What do you think about that, Brent?
Yeah, I love it. I mean, you're awarding the players that had the best seasons. And if it happens to be guard heavy or big heavy or wing heavy, so be it. The 15 best players are going to get the acknowledgement that all the hard work and all the consistency and what they put into the season, that's going to pay off.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. Here's Joe. And he banks in the layup. Joe's got 33 points.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Here's Grimes. Collins with the rebound. The Spurs have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
Now, he's done a good job of keeping control of the ball. Even with that turnover, you can tell his teammates trust him to hang on to the pill.
And the Pistons making a change here. Stewart's checked in. Here's Sasser. Graham covering. Duran the screen. Sasser. And again, the Pistons missing. Well, the Spurs shooting around 53%, a nice number. There's a screen. Here's Joe. The Pistons clear it. Here's Sasser. Pass to Duran. To the inside. And finished off by Stewart.
Isaiah Stewart rocking the rim.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Joe. The rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Stay there.
Here's Grimes. He's guarded by Vassell. Here's Sasser. 3-pointer, no good.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
The Pistons have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Here's Grimes. To the middle. Here's Duran. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Duran's gotten 4 this quarter.
Yeah, he is sneaky at the rim, lays it in against heavy pressure.
Here's Joe. Pass to Collins. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been 1 step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Duran. Here's Sasser. Stewart, a screen on Graham. Inside. Out to the right wing. Here's Grimes. From outside, off the mark. Grimes has gone 1 for 3 from the field here. To the left side wing. Outside Graham. Takes the 3. Nails it from 3. Osman's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, I know the book reads on Devontae Graham that he's a shoot-first guard, but he does have some nice passing skills.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Duran, the pass to Grimes. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. The Spurs have gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. They set a pick. Here's Joe. The floater. The kick out to Graham. No good from outside.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. That's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Sasser can't hit. San Antonio's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Here's Joe. Lays it up and banks it in. Joe's got 37.
Well, recognizing the size mismatch and then turns it into an easy basket there. They've got to do a better job with defensive help.
Stewart, a screen on Graham. Driving in. Sasser. Pass to Grimes. To halt the run. Pistons keep it alive. Here's Duran. Collins defending. Second chance effort. Clock at 6. Here's Sasser. Out left to the wing. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from three-point range.
Joe, the pass to Osman. Let's go with a 3. Sasser with a rebound.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Pass to Fontecchio. Here's Sasser. There's the triple. Stewart outside. Here's Sasser. The 3 ball. And it's Graham with the rebound. Here's Joe. Down low. Collins sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
Strong suit on offense is Collins getting down on the inside.
Here's Sasser. Right wing. Pass to Grimes. They still need this. Drills it from deep.
That's pretty much not how they defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
It's Graham on the wing. Here's Joe. Outside Graham. There's a screen. Osman with the bucket.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Pass to Duran. Here's Grimes. Back to Duran. Here's Grimes. Launches it. Here's Fontecchio. Launches a 3. Buries it from 3.
Just a little bit off in the first, but he's been anything but that here in the second quarter. Really impressive to see him turn it around like that.
Pass to Osman. Outside Graham. Here's Joe. It's blocked. And the Pistons pushing it up now. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. He takes it in. And he dunks it down.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Here's Fontecchio. He's guarded by Vassell. Pass to Grimes. The 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
He's never going to pass up that shot. The defense giving him way too much room.
Vassell outside. Here's Joe. Outside Graham. Hey, from beyond the arc. Another bucket. Wow.
Another outstanding game for him. He has been a consistent offensive force all year.
Only 3 other players in NBA history have more 40-point games in a season than he does. Hammers the lob through.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Spurs.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And for the year now, they've chalked up 35 wins.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for P.
And so many times on the defensive end, showed off those quick mitts, jumped all over the opposition and swiped the ball away a number of times.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And a missed layup. To the paint. Here's Duran, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Third personal foul.
And he can't get the first one.
At the line for Detroit, Duran.
So he comes up empty at the line. Here's Joe. Ivy defends. Here's Joe. The 3 is up. Off target. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Al.
So is the hype real?
You said the heat.